Nice Florida.
Hi, Chris. How you doing, Ron?
Good. Great day for a rally here. We're all down here to greet our president and let him know that conservative core values have not escaped Connecticut.
I see a new sign up on the fence behind you. Heave Himes, November 2nd. That's a very pretty one.
Yeah, they came today.
Very pretty. Very, very pretty.
They're starting to go in.
Something like 67 to 70% of the people in America were against it. It was jammed down our throat. It's bill after bill. It's cap and trade. It's the Gulf situation. I mean, how many days did it take to react to the Gulf? There should have been a national emergency after day one, but it was ignored. There's an agenda here. The agenda is anti-America, and we have to take our country back. November 4th, November 2nd is an extremely important date. It may be the last true election that we're going to participate in. You need to take every one of your friends and get 10 of them to get out and get somebody to come to the polls and vote for a conservative candidate. In the interim, get out and support your candidates. We have a lot of good ones, and we have a lot of conservative ones, and we have a great one in our Attorney General, our next Attorney General, Martha Dean. She promotes our values. She's a true conservative. She can bring our state back to prosperity. The time is now. Thank you.
And I'm here today to protest President Obama and Mr. Blumenthal and their policies. I'm here today because I love the Constitution. Do you guys love the Constitution? Yeah! All right, we have an Attorney General who's been in power in our state for 20 years. Does he love the Constitution?
No!
Well, what are we going to do about it? Are we going to elect him to the Senate?
No! Unemployment.
He's going to have to find another job pretty soon.
He's got to write a resume.
Absolutely, absolutely.
How's he going to write a resume? He's never had a job. It'll be his first resume.
We're here today to send a message to President Obama and Mr. Blumenthal. We're tired of your job-killing policies. No more job-killing policies. We want jobs. 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 Let me tell you that the poverty rate just went up to 43 million people are in poverty in America today. Why? Because of policies of Mr. Blumenthal and President Obama. We want jobs. 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 More importantly, we want our elected officials to stand up for the Constitution, for our founding principles, for limited government, individual freedom, and fiscal responsibility. No bloomin' way do we want him in office in the Senate in Washington. No bloomin' way. 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 We want people who will obey the Constitution, who will read the Constitution, apply the Constitution, and follow the Constitution, and that means paying attention to we the people and what we say and what we tell them. They work for us, not the other way around. And we want them to obey that Constitution, and I don't see anybody there doing that. So I say to everybody, I'd like to drain the swamp, Nancy Pelosi. I want to drain the swamp of everybody in Washington who will not obey their oath of office. So let's drain the swamp in November. Drain the swamp. Drain the swamp.